Okay, hey guys, how we going? Time for another dig. So I've pulled up. I actually had another park in mind, but I found this little one on the way out. So this is Doherty Street Park in Toowoomba. I've done it again. First hole, first coin. But I'm just gonna say, you're not gonna see any drone footage for a couple of weeks because yeah, I kind of smashed that thing. Word to the wise, if you go and spend $600-700 on one of these drones, look, learn how to use it, yes, and I did. But when you go and show your mates, don't get cocky, chuck it in sports mode and smash it into something doing like 30 k's an hour. So I'm currently waiting to get a couple more blades for the wings, and it is still operational. It's a little beat up, but you will be getting some more drone footage in the near future, and I'll work out how to put music over it and the rest of it anyway. All right, let's have a look at this first hole. Like my car is, bam, right there. Stepped out, set my detector up, came out, boom, dug a hole. Okay, I thought this one was a little bit deeper, so I did actually dig a plug, and then I found it it was in the top little bit there. It was dollar coin. The first hole, first coin thing is becoming a bit of a thing with me lately. So I'm going to cruise on, and there's only a small park, so I'm just going to do a little quick one, and I'll probably go to this other park that I had in mind today, but I couldn't pass up the opportunity because it's in one of these little off streets where I didn't think a lot of people would have detected. I assume this has been completely left alone, and yeah, first hole, first coin right next to the car fairly well proves that. So let's hope there's a little bit of older gear here. We'll get back to you on the next hole. Alright, so I'm calling it for. This place has definitely not been done before. Found my first coin, and I'll show you. And there's the car again. That was the first hole there. Bam, that was my second hole right there. Very, very close. Now it's nothing spectacular, it's just a piece off of a hose or a tap. But you know, funds are fine, and if I'm getting them 2-3 feet apart at best, I'm guessing I might be here a little longer than I expected. Alright, let's go get a couple more. Okay, got my first almost oldie for the day. Still not that far from the car. It's just over there. Probably travelled about 15 feet. Dug 4 holes. Got a couple of bottle tops as you always do. I'm not going to bother showing you the hole because it's just another hole. But focus. 2 cents. So old decimal, but a little bit older. With any luck, this park's got to be old enough. There's a couple of big gum trees here. I might find a pre-decimal. You never know. All right, back into it. Alright, now I brought the tripod today, so I'm not going to have my thumb over the screen all the time, which will be nice for you all. Probably still going to put my thumb over the screen at some point. But I got a nice signal just here. I've just popped the shovel in I haven't dug it out yet. I'm just going to have a look, do a live dig on this one. But I like to guess what my coins are sometimes. So I was getting a 2628 signal. I find often the 2 cent pieces will ring up around that, which is what the one over there did. So you have a guess as well, see if you reckon I'm right. I think it's a 2 cent piece, could be something different, could be bottle top, but let's have a look, shall we? Loud. Alright, so not a 2 cent piece. Looks like we've got a piece of an old toy tank, which is a little bit of a different one. Well, I'll fill that hole in and we'll see if we can find something else, shall we? Alright, so I've pretty well done a little rip around this park. Found myself a bin, so I'm doing a quick bin drop. Show you a couple of things that I didn't bother videoing, and then we're off to the next park and I'll see what else we can get. Whatever that was. Yep, that's going. Coke. The old Coke's been popular around here. There we go. 1, 2, 3 of them. Whatever that was. I'm going to throw out the piece of the tank. I like to keep the toys, but yeah, I think I might just keep the whole ones if I can, or the mostly whole ones. And of course the old wine bottle cap. So on to the next park now. We're going to see if we can get something a little bit more interesting. Alright, so I'm definitely just going free range today. On the way to the other park and saw another one I just couldn't resist. It is an old one, and as you can see by the cars behind me, it is pretty close to the centre of town, but hey, look, why not? There's some big old trees and it's a nice shady little spot, so might go walk either side of the path over there where it looks like there's a lot of foot traffic, and hopefully there was some foot traffic back there in the day as well. Alright, and fingers crossed for a pre-decimal as always. Alright, let's go. Alright, so it looks like this park's paying off already. Not pre-decimal yet, but again another 2-cent piece, so bam, pop the plug right in the bottom of the hole. There it is. And yep, it is a 2-cent piece. So fill that one in and we'll go look for a few more. Alright. Okay, so I've got another 2-cent piece. They're coming thick and fast now, that so I've only taken about 20 steps. Well, in the plug, came up with it, I just pulled it out of there. So yeah. Oh well, there's one more for the list. Let's see if there's more. It looks like I might just end up staying here. Alright, smile time guys. Haven't done this one in a little while. It's been a bit of a drought since I pulled my last silver, but I just banged out a silver. Check it out. I've already dug a hole. I gave it a little bit of a rub because I wanted to see the date. Super stoked. I love it when I find a silver, and I think this place is absolutely going to pay off. I bet you nobody's been here before. It's right smack in the middle of town, and nobody likes being right smack in the middle of town around everyone else, but check this bad boy out. Bam, son. 1942 threepence. It's a little wheaty. I am super stoked. That's brilliant. I haven't held one of them for quite a while. I'm going to keep going here. I'm stoked. Anytime I find a silver, I'm like, yeah, no, let's keep going. That was a very quiet tone, but it did give me nice, good 34, 35 numbers. So I like to dig them, and it said it was really deep. It wasn't that deep. It's only about 5-6 inches deep. But sometimes these little guys, they sound like they're deeper than they really are. So yeah, all right, stoked. Let's go get another E. All right, so here's one for you. This is one that I don't generally pick up. I'm just going to show you. This is crazy. Heineken, bro. Check it out. I got myself a little Heineken bottle. It's steel. It's, what do we got? There's a little hole in the back of this. Actually, it looks like it might unscrew. I'm going to unscrew this and have a look at this. There might be more in this hole too. I think maybe something. Do you know what I think this might be? Alright, hang on. Now, I was a teenager once, people, and my guess on this one is it's a little implement for smoking marijuanas. I'm going to put the tripod down and we'll have a bit of a suss of this. Oh yeah, she unscrews alright. And dead set, that is exactly what it is. Look, the top screws back into that. It's a couple of guys cruising past on bikes. It is a weed pipe. There you go. Well, that's a new one. Actually, I just had a bloke come over and have a bit of a chat to me. Said he's going to subscribe to my channel, but I might even just walk over and show him firsthand this one. I think he'll get a kick out of that. Alright, yeah, that's interesting. It's going to be an interesting day. We'll see what we get next time. Alright, so this is just a strange little treasure that I found. We'll have a look at this one. It's just a random place for it to be smack in the middle of town, but I suppose you never know what was here before I was. Here we go. There we are. I don't know, maybe a hinge latch, or maybe a hat coat hanger, something along those lines. We'll something different. Okay, we'll get into the next one. All right, so I'm on to another one. My last hole was, I'll show you. That little patch of scruffed up dirt was my last hole. Right there, and you can see it. I'll pull it out. Another 2-cent piece. I love it when they leave that little imprint. That's cool. Well, once again, on to the next. I'm finding stuff. Let's stick at it. Sweet. Well, the park is still paying off. The trees are probably 5 meters apart. Every time I pass a tree, I seem to get to that next little spot in between two and find another something. So here's, pop that plug out there and just ran the pinpointer over, and I found it just here in the side of that little hole. So yeah, there it is. I actually was going to call that one for a $2 coin, but no, it's a $1. So I'm not always the best guess, but spendies. It puts me up to, well, I got $3, about 12-15 cents in 2-cent, 1-cent pieces, a marijuana pipe, and a hat hanger. So I don't know, I'm keen for a coffee. I'll see if I can find a few more bucks. Maybe I'll get a cup of coffee. Yeah, back into it. Okay, we're on again. Another 1-cent piece. Pop the plug out, took a little bit off the top, and there he is, still jammed in the dirt. 1 cent. Alright, on to the next. Okay, I'm just digging high tones at the moment. There is so much gear in this park at the moment. Yeah, another one. There you go. I think it's a 2-cent piece. I haven't dug him out yet. Yeah. Oh, it's pretty good nick too for a 2-cent piece. Most of the ones I get are really beat up. You can actually read that. That's great. Just sticking with the high tones now. Let's see what else I can get. I'm going to try and cover some ground. All right. Oh, look. That little patch of dirt, you can sort of see it. I filled it in pretty well. That was my last hole. There. And you know what this means. Alright. When the spray comes out and the smile comes on, we have ourselves some fun. So let's this one, now I can see it. I don't know if you'll be able to just yet. There we go. Let's see if we can get some focus for you. Yeah, it's another silver. So probably one of the dirtiest silvers that I've ever dug. So it might be a newer one. Now, I'm not sure if I just turned that off and restarted recording, but I have managed to get a date on that, and it's a little bit older silver. Can you read him? 1962. So 2 silvers in one day. That's awesome. I'm just sticking with these high tones. I'm just going to keep covering ground now. Yeah, righto, next one. Yep, we've struck it again. All right, this is 3 silvers in one day. They're all littlies. I'm not gonna lie, they're all little threepence. There she is. Just popped him out. It's a little dirty soil there, but 1935 That's 6. So that's a little bit bigger than the little thrips that I found already, but 35 sixpence. Hey man, what can I say? I've dug a ton of stuff. I stopped recording, and that's like, it was just too much. It was just too much stuff coming thick and fast, so I stopped. So I'm only I'm digging high tones already, and I'm only showing you guys the good stuff that I find. I'll do a wrap later, and I'll show you all of the gear that I found. It's mostly 1 and 2 cent pieces and stuff like that. But back at it. Sorry, I'm not going to record anymore. I've got too much digging to do. Let's get at it. Okay, I'm on another one, and I told you I'm only going to show you the good finds. I'm only showing you the good finds. This, well, look, it's not. I don't know if it's worth anything, but it's something really different. I've never ever seen one of these in my life. I pulled it out, gave it a little bit of a clean up. Actually thought it might have been a silver. Republic of Vanuatu, 1983. That 5 Vatu with the seashell on the back by the looks of it. That's really cool. Don't know what that's doing here in Toowoomba, but yeah, bucket lister, I guess. That's another overseas. That's my second overseas ever that I've got, so that one's straight in the coin bag. I'm stoked, man. I'm having a fantastic day. This one's going up. All right, 1, 2, 3. I think this is silver number 4 today, and I think I've gone thrippence, sixpence, and now I'm banging out a shilling. This is great. But Ram's Head shilling, 1941. In my haste, I did touch the side of that one with the little hand shovel, but I haven't had a silver in a few digs, and this is an absolute scorcher of a day. I'm generally pretty open about which parks I'm at, and this is one that I just pulled up at. I'm not gonna say which park this is because I'm coming back here. There's lots of room. If you're a half decent detector and you live up here, you can probably know where I am anyway. But there's so much space, man. If most of you don't, and not that many people watch my videos anyway, let's be honest, maybe one day. But until then, I am gonna scrimmage this park for the next few weeks. So yep, locations won't be announced, but once I've done a fair whack of this, I'll let everybody know where it is, and you can all come in and have fun with it. You may have already done it before. If you live in my town, you might have already done it. So anyway, I'm almost back at the car. I'm so tempted to keep going, but I'm getting tired. My finds bag is getting pretty full. I got a lot of 1s and 2s, but with 4 silvers today, I'm just stoked. It's been an absolute scorcher. So I'll see you in the wrap, or I'm almost back at my car now. But I keep finding stuff. I might find some more. We'll see. Maybe it'll be the wrap. Maybe it'll be another coin. All right. See you soon. All right. Here's the wrap. It has been a massive day. Massive day. Scorched it. Really happy with today. Did well. So I'm going to start with a couple of the basics. Here it is. 2, 4, 6, $8 in $2 coins. Standard, beat up. Spendies. Beer o'clock, by the way. I dug a stack of holes. 1, 2, 3, $4 in singles. Happy with that as well. The brown buggers. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 cents worth of 2 cent pieces that I can't spend. So, I don't know, 12, 15 cents worth of copper. 1, 2, 3, 4, happy 5 little singles there as well. Alright, here's the fun stuff. So I had a good day. I haven't had a good day like this in a while, and I'm really stoked that I've had a good day today. So I got some silvers. I'm going to show you them right at the end, but one that I did enjoy, that little guy there, that coin there is from Vanuatu.
you have a look on the back. Focus. Seashell. Anyway, there you go. 5 Vatu. I don't know if that's worth. I don't think it's worth a thing in Australia, to be honest with you. 5 Vatu is probably worth less than one of these. Found a sinker. Was not expecting to find a sinker in the spot that I was at because there's no fish in there, to be honest. So that was random. Silvers, right. Got some silvers today. Now I've cleaned them up. Had an opportunity to clean them up. Pulled that guy there. 1942 thrip. That was the first one that I pulled today. I was pretty happy with that. Probably about 10 minutes after that one, managed to pull a 6. Little sixpence. How's my video work? I got it on the tripod, but I'm still dodgy with this, I'm sorry. There we go, that's more like it. So, 1935 sixpence. So, high silver content, that one. Did pull this guy here not long after that. That one there's a 1962. So she's 50%. That one didn't clean up as good as my other ones, but I don't know, little perseverance, and she'll come good. You can see the head side's still pretty black there. And then, as I was coming back to the car, as you probably saw if you've been watching the video, nailed the Ram's head shilling at the end of the day. All I needed was a florin to get myself the silver Grand Slam. But not a bad date. Oh, there we go. 1941 Ram's head, and geez, they come up clean, those old silvers. They're so pretty when they come up. And the random find for the day, or the fun find for the day, this little, right, this guy. Check him out. I don't know if there's any beer fans out there, but there we go. Heineken. Now here's the thing. This isn't beer, obviously. I had a little bit of a play with this when I got back home, and I did explain that I thought it was something that might have been not necessarily a legal item, I'm not sure, but check this out. The bottom of this screws off. And then that little hole there, it screws back together. And you might not know this, but you can put your weed in there. So it's an implement for smoking illicit drugs. I'm not sure if I'm legally allowed to keep one of these, but you know what? Stuff it. It's dug out the ground. I'm not using it. It's going in the treasure pile. And as far as anyone's concerned, if you ask me, it's a little Heineken beer bottle that I found, so that'll go in my treasure pile. I'm not gonna lie, I had a fantastic day out today. I met a couple of people, I had a few people actually come and chat to me while I was out digging, and I love it when people come and talk to me. If you do come and talk to me, don't spend 3 hours talking to me. Not to be rude, but I'm digging, I've got stuff to do. So yeah, but the guys that I chatted to today, fantastic people. I hope you'll see this video when I punch it up. And yeah, that's it, man. That's the wrap. So keep watching. I'm going to punch out some more videos. I'm working pretty hard at the moment, so I haven't got a lot of time to do all of this, but I'm definitely going to be looking forward to putting out more good videos. My day's been busy, so my wrap is beer o'clock. But anyway, here's to you. Have a nice night. We'll catch you next time.